Hi, I'm Heather from Heather Handmade. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a coaster. This is a great beginner sewing project. It uses small pieces of fabric. You can make one, you can make lots, so you can have a matching set, you can use scraps, you can piece it together. There's so many options you can do with a coaster and how you make it. I just have a very simple tutorial with one piece of fabric for each side. There's fusible interfacing and fusible fleece on the inside, but it is a very quick and fun sewing project. The coasters I made are squares. They're 4 inches by 4 inches, but you can also make hexagons, triangles, circles, cat faces, hearts, whatever fun shape you want to do, you can make it. I think it should be about 4 inches by 4 inches when it's done, but there's a little bit of room within that. You can see when I put this cup on one, that there's a little bit of breathing room on the edges if you want to make it a different shape. This would make a great gift. It's great for decorating your home. So let's get started. For these coasters, I'm going to use quilting cotton. On the inside, I'm going to have fusible fleece and fusible interfacing, and I'm going to cut everything out with a rotary cutter, a cutting mat, and a clear ruler. I want my coasters to be 4 inches when they are done, and so I'm going to cut out squares that are 4.5 inches on both sides, and then you get to decide how many coasters you are going to make, because each coaster needs 2 pieces of fabric. After you cut out the fabric, you're going to cut out the fusible fleece and the fusible interfacing. So for each pair, you need 1 piece of fusible interfacing and 1 piece of fusible fleece. Now take your fabric pieces and we are going to fuse the fusible interfacing and the fusible fleece to the back. Now you're going to take all your pieces and you're going to pair an interface piece with a piece with fusible fleece. You are going to place them right sides together and pin around the edges. Then we are going to sew all the way around with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Leave about a 2 to 3 inch hole on one side so that we can turn it right side out. Make sure you pivot at the corners and then back stitch on both sides of the hole so you won't mess up your stitching when you pull it right side out. Once you have the edges sewn, you're going to take some scissors and you're going to trim each corner to reduce the bulk. Now turn all of the coasters right side out through the hole and then use a point turner to poke out the corners. Next, you are going to press each one of these flat and make sure that the seam allowance is tucked inside when you press it. Now you're going to sew around the edge at 1/8 inch from the edge to close this hole and give a nice edge stitch. And then I'm going to do another 1/2 inch stitch on inside so that, you know, there's 2 rows of stitching. It makes it look nice. Kind of gives it a quilting look without actually doing quilting. Once your stitching is done, then the coasters are finished. They're ready to be used. And that is how you make a coaster. I can't wait to see all of the coasters that you make. Please share them with me on social media. Check out these playlists with beginner sewing projects and scrap fabric sewing projects. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you have a wonderful day.